Hi Jay, it's Rainy. I've finally got to sit here in the cabin and put together a little set for you to have a look at and think about. So I'll take you through it. You have a look and a think, and then we can have a chat later, be it in on the phone or message, whatever works, and see what you think. So I've started off with one of our chakra sets in tumblestone form. So I'll talk you through this one first and then we'll see what else is going to be added to it. So there's actually 8 tumbles here. I know there's 7 of the main chakras, but we always add in a clear quartz. So I've started with red jasper, and that's one of the primary, that and hematite and the black obsidians for the base chakra. So red is the colour of your base chakra, so most people go for a red stone for it. So we've got red jasper, then we've got carnelian for your sacral, we've got some citrine for the solar plexus, green aventurine for your heart chakra, blue lace agate for the throat. We've then got sodalite for the third eye chakra, and that actually will work with the throat as well. It's quite a versatile one. Some people call it sodalite, so whichever works for you. And then we've got a lilac amethyst for the crown chakra, and we always include, when we're doing some more in-depth sets, a clear quartz. So the clear quartz is an amplifier. So if you reach a point where you can identify, oh, my sacral chakra really needs some work, you'd use your carnelian, but if you put the quartz with it, that's going to amplify the effects. So you had talked about cleansing and chakras as a get you going, and a £29 is what I was aiming for, because you'd said a £30 budget, I think. So this is kind of a bit of a way of combining some bits. So this here is a satin spa bowl. Now, satin spa is one of the great cleansers. You can use it to cleanse your other crystals, and just by having it around, it cleanses the atmosphere as well. So what a lot of people would do is, if they've been working with their crystals, they then just pop them in. I don't know if you saw that. They just pop them in and keep them inside the bowl, because A, you've got them all together, they're nice and safe, but B, they're actually being cleansed while they're sat there waiting for you to use them again. So what you can do with these bowls, it might be crystals that go inside. It might be that when you take your jewellery off at night, you want to pop your jewellery in there, because of the cleansing effect that they have. So I've put one of those in, and I've put in a selection of calcites. So I'm going to just pull this out a little so you can see what we've got. So I've done a green, a red, a blue and a yellow. So if we include these in your set as well, calcite is a very cleansing crystal, particularly the blue, and all of them will cleanse their environment. They will cleanse you as well. The green one is particularly good for new beginnings, and you were saying you were quite new to moving here, so this is definitely a big new beginning for you. So calcites, you can sit and hold them. Although they're raw, like the rough raw ones, they're not sharp, so I can get hold of that quite sharply, and my hand's fine. There's no sharp points on those at all. I don't know if you have children in your household, but they wouldn't damage themselves on these. So calcites I always like to include in any cleansing set, but also they do resonate with your different chakras, and you can see the color matches. So you would use that one for the base, that one for your throat, and there's other colors that you can add to this over time, and they make a brilliant chakra grid layout. So it's kind of giving you the versatility to expand on later. So that's what we've got so far. Now, everybody, I think, should have a bit of amethyst in their display, because that is a very, very versatile crystal. Now, obviously, we're doing a fairly small piece because of what I'm trying to get together here for you. So I've got a couple of options. So this is your standard amethyst bed, but obviously it's a small piece, but it's in keeping if you're having these displayed together. And it is the Uruguayan amethyst, so you've got that beautiful deep purple colour and sparkle to it. So that would be one option. But if you prefer, we also have the raw amethyst. So this is how they're excavated. So with those, I'll put that at that end. I would say have a think which you prefer, and it'd be good to put an amethyst piece in there, but you decide which one you like. And the other thing I would want to add is another cleansing crystal for general environment. So whether it's you're sat next to it and getting the benefit, or it's just keeping your room clean, you know, new house, you want to make sure you've got rid of the old energies in it. So this is going to be another choice one. I would say either a piece of black tourmaline. So black tourmaline is one of the, well, both of these are very well known as cleansing crystals. Black tourmaline would very much work in the grounds of protection as well. A lot of people put them in protection grids, and that is a natural raw crystal. You can see it's got a beautiful shine to it when the light catches it. Or you could go for a small citrine tower. So this is what they call natural citrine. So you get two types. You get heat treated amethyst, which is heated up to form a very dark yellowy orange colour, and you can normally tell because it would have white at the bottom and bright orange at the top, and you could envisage the amethyst and know that it had been changed. Or you get these, which are quite pale, sometimes clearer than this one, sometimes a little bit more murky, and this is pure citrine. And these have a very, very high vibrational rate that they work at. It's known as quite a spiritual crystal, anything that has a high vibration, as well as being the cleansing crystal. So protection and cleansing. This one, I would say cleansing and spirituality. But in a set to get you up and running, to have one or the other of those would be great. So I'm quite happy to do that whole set there that you can see, obviously one or the other of those, or one or the other of those, as a £29 set. If you wanted to add the extras in, you could do now, or obviously you can do that later. It doesn't all have to be at once. So why don't you have a little look at this, have a little think, and we'll have a chat later this evening and see if that's the kind of thing you were looking for to get you up and running with your chakra set. And you've got lots of cleansing options in there as well. So I'll speak to you later. Thanks, Jay. Oh, and if it isn't pronounced Jay, do let me know. Don't just let it ride. Tell me and correct me. Okay, speak to you soon. Bye.